Hi there, friends. Imagine if one small idea could change your whole life. Wouldn't that be amazing? Today, I'm going to tell you a story that will inspire you to see the world and yourself differently. It's about a beggar who learned a powerful lesson and turned his life around. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, at a busy railway station, there was a man who survived by begging from the passengers. He was known as the beggar and spent every day asking for money from the people who came and went. One day, as the trains arrived and departed, the beggar noticed a tall, well-dressed man standing on the platform. This man looks very rich, the beggar thought. If I ask him, he'll surely give me a good amount. The beggar walked up to the man and held out his hand. Please, sir, he begged, help me with some money. The tall man looked at him seriously and asked, You always ask others for things, but have you ever given anything to anyone? Surprised, the beggar replied, Sir, I'm just a poor beggar. I don't have anything to give. How could I give to others? The man smiled and said, If you can't give, then you have no right to ask. Life is about giving and receiving. If you want something, you need to offer something in return. With that, the man stepped onto the train and left. The beggar sat there, thinking deeply about the man's words. I always ask for money, but I never give anything back. Is that why I don't get much? But what could I, a beggar, possibly give? For 2 days he thought about this question but found no answer. On the third day, he noticed some beautiful flowers blooming near the station. An idea lit up his mind. Why don't I give flowers to the people who give me money? Excited, the beggar picked a handful of flowers. That day, when he begged on the train, he handed out flowers to everyone who gave him money. People were surprised but delighted by this small, thoughtful gesture. From that day on, the beggar made it a habit. Every morning, he plucked fresh flowers to give to the people who helped him. To his surprise, more and more people began giving him money. However, when he ran out of flowers, fewer people offered him help. One day, the same tall man boarded the train. The beggar, now holding flowers, walked up to him with a big smile. Sir, he said, today I have something to give you. Please accept these flowers in return for your kindness. The man smiled and handed the beggar some money. Taking the flowers, he said, Wonderful. You've become a businessman just like me. The man's words echoed in the beggar's mind. For the first time, he thought, I'm not just a beggar. I'm a businessman. I give something valuable to people, and they pay me for it. He stepped off the train, looked up at the sky and declared, I am not a beggar anymore. I am a businessman. Months passed. At the same station, 2 well-dressed men were traveling. One of them recognized the other and said, Do you remember me? The second man looked puzzled. I don't think so, he replied. The first man smiled and said, We've met twice before. Once, you refused to give me money. The second time, you bought flowers from me. Today, I am no longer a beggar. I am a successful flower merchant. Surprised, the second man exclaimed, That's incredible. How did you do it? The former beggar replied, You taught me the rule of giving and receiving. It changed my life. I used the money I earned to buy more flowers, and now I run a big flower business. I'm traveling to another city for work today. Both men smiled and wished each other well. So, my friends, what do you think? Isn't this story inspiring? The beggar's life changed because he changed his thinking. He learned that giving is the secret to receiving. and he believed in himself enough to act on it. What about you? What can you give to others today? A kind word, a smile, or maybe some of your talents. Remember, no dream is too big if you believe in yourself and start with small steps. Let me know what you think of this story and how it inspires you. Don't forget to subscribe for more motivational stories. See you next time. See you.